Oh, hello again. If you're back, I'm just going to tweet again, like we did last summer. This time about the fact that I'm doing a new stream. So stream time again. Time for the next bit of Ori and the Blind Forests extended edition area bit thingy stuff plop. Doingy. P. Twitch.tv. Demon Tomato Dave. Boing. There we are. And, what's more, as well as that, I'm also going to put it in the Discord. So you can expect to get an at everyone right now. It's going to happen. Get your whinging fingers ready to start whinging about the fact that I'm going to at everyone in the Discord. It's going to happen. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, Discord is having trouble loading up. As if to comment on the fact that it doesn't think I should at everyone either. But I'm going to. It is my Discord. Hang on a minute. Here we go. I've now loaded the Discord. Gosh, that took a long time. At everyone. Ori time. Ori and the Blind Forest stream number 2 begins now. Boof. There we go. And I did that in the correct chat as well, which is very useful. Yes, it is, Ziffy. It's exactly the same. And now here we go. Oh, remember this place? Oh, what a lovely game. Look at it. Taking a while to zoom in on the tree. Ah, I guess that's a loading screen that just kind of hides its loading screeniness with prettiness. Ah, yeah, that's right. I'm in this frustratingly dark area that I can't see and that kills me immediately, doesn't it? Let's see, where else can I go? Whoops. Okay, I'm starting to get a... Oh! Picture of the lay of the land here. Not a very good one, evidently. Wow. This is tricky. I can go there. Can I go there? Oh. But I can't go through there. Okay. Right. Okay, I'm going to have to hop. Oh, dear. This is ever so difficult. So, if you haven't seen this before, this is Ori and the Blind Forest. Usually one of the prettiest games around. Currently one of the darkest games around. Very difficult to see what's supposed to be happening around me. But that only makes it all the more pressing. The game's usual beauty makes it all the more pressing that we restore light to the area that we're playing in, which we presumably will do by just getting on with the game. So let's try that, shall we? If... Biff. Ow! This is difficult. Haven't even got a double jump. Oh. Okay. Oh no! How frustrating. Sorry about this, everybody. Ow! Somebody give me some health. I'm running low on it. Oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah, I can climb up stuff. So there we are. Oh! Apparently there's a one life mode that multiple people have asked me over and over again since we started playing this whether or not I'm in the one life mode. Clearly I'm not. Very plainly, that's not the case. I don't see how anybody could. I don't even think that that's like, oh, I'm a very good gamer, so my skills will allow me to play it. No! No, this is a very... This is not the sort of game that you can just get right without any trial and error. Oh, look! Emphasis on the error in my case. Look at this! I shouldn't have bothered streaming this. I should have waited till I was through this bit. Okay, let's learn things. Let's be sensible and use brains. So you jump off that wall, you hop down there, onto that one. Doesn't really matter where you go here. You can slide down there, shoot him before he shoots you, avoid his spikies, get his jinglies. Boing. Boing. Climby. Boing. Whoops. Climby. Okay, so we jump off the wall. We boing. We boing. We don't boing, apparently. We go down here. We shoot him. We grab his jinglies. We go on these platforms. We climb up this one, clumsily finding our way to the top. Onto here, and ooh, this light from the spirit tree. It was a gift from our kind. Ooh, I'm not going to press the button because I think that something pretty is about to happen that Abby ought to see. And Abby is currently indisposed. So instead, what I'll do is I will see if there's anything I can do to make her be able to come back here. Abby, is there anything that I can do to help you come back here? She's nearly done. So let's just spend just a moment together, you and I. What's happening in the chat? Oh, here's someone called Spiral Mario. Hello, Spiral Mario. Now, that's not me pronouncing Mario in a strange way. There's various ways to pronounce Mario. There's Mario. There's Mario, if you're American. And then there's Morio, which is a very strange way of pronouncing Mario, which I've heard English people use, and it's very confusing to me why you would call the man Morio, because there is no other word where an A is pronounced as or, is there? However, this is Ori and the Blind Forest, so maybe it's appropriate under these circumstances. Yeah, quite right. Quite right. Yes, I wouldn't ever mean to imply that Mario is the correct pronunciation. Anyway, this light from the spirit tree was a gift from our kind. It was given to Naru, who stood by our side. We're going to see Naru stand by our side? Oh, maybe not. Oh! Oh, I need to be carrying this to pop those. Oh, and I can use it as a sort of magic torch to find platforms. Okay, sorry, Abby, that was a false alarm. There isn't going to be a little cutscene. I'll tell you if there is. You may continue to read your book. Come on, let me on there. Thank you. Oh, I gained an ability point. Oh, exciting. But just for now, I'm hopping and I'm bouncing. Oh, this is frustrating. Oh! Yes, let's access the ability tree, shall we? Okay, what things can I do? What? None? Oh, it didn't save that. Okay. Oh no, I've got to do all this. Oh no, this is where it put me back. Ugh. That was lucky. Ah! Ah! We're going to be here all day. It was pure fluke that I managed it last time. What a lovely game. Ah. Yes, there we go. Yes, I know, yes. Yes, I know. Okay, pick it up and bing. Zong. Let me on! Urgh. What a waste of time. Hey, there's my ability point. Okay, now. I keep thinking that's an enemy, but I'm wrong. Hey. Hey. Stuff off, you! That's right. And then up to there. Oh! Unfortunately, they've this is a DLC area, and so I think it's an unusually tricky area to launch into this early on in the playthrough. I think there may be some balancing issues there with the placement of this area, which may be part of why I'm having trouble. Or it might just be that I am rubbish. Look at that! Look how rubbish I am! Now I'm going to have to do all this again. Okay, down we go, boing we off. Boing we off there, boing we onto there. Slide we down. Boing we, yeah. And we pick that up, and we go through here. Can I zap this guy in advance? No, not really. Whee, avoid his spikes. Jump on there. Don't need to hold that. Jump on there. Get an ability point. Did someone explode over there just then? Did my ability point? It did! My ability point blasted outwards, clearing the screen of all enemies. Fabulous. That's why... Okay, so I've got this dangly spider guy. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to wait for my platform to go back again. There we go, there's another platform. And I think we may finally be quote-unquote home safe. But let's make a little save point, and let's see what we can do. I can reuse soul links and shorten the cooldown timer for them. I can not do anything else because I need way more. I need to harvest ability points to do anything else, such as the radius of damage of the charge flame, or I don't know what to get. So shall I get that, or shall I save up points? Go on. I'll finally have that. And now I can save again, presumably. Yeah. Get a bit of that. And let's jump through that magical wall. There we go, I've got something. I think that gave me quite a lot of yellow there. So I'm closer to my next ability point. Always useful. And now I can get through that big wall. Probably through there. A bad guy. Avoided him. Not sure what that is there. Really not sure what it is. Ah! Ah! Good job I saved the game, isn't it? Grab that. Use that. Head down there. Can I get on that platform? Is there any means of getting up there? No, there isn't. So let's get him out of the way. Oh, okay, so just touching them. Oh, it activated the next one. Ah! Flippo Dippo. Zappity. And we go through there and we zap him. Activate that. We pop. Ah! If only I could see where I was going. I was so much better at this game when it was visible. Remember that? That was only a couple of days ago. Wait for him to shoot. Hop across. Oh no! No! Why can't I jump? I don't really understand what's happening there. Because I can't see! Hopefully, soon, the game will relent and let me back into the world of the light. I was popped. simply popped me. That isn't fair. Okay. Of course it is fair. Everything's fair in this game. Unfortunately, I'm a silly fool. Ah! Oh, I was so close to achieving something of substance there, but I didn't. Oh, I did. Tell you what, though, I did achieve something of substance today. My family had been over for the last couple of days, and when families come and visit, two things usually happen. If your family is like mine, one is that you have a nice time with your family. That's why it relies on your family being like mine, because I've got a good one that I have no complaints about. Oh, Ori, you silly. A lot of people aren't able to say the same, and I'm very grateful for the fact that I can. So that's the first thing, but then there is the other thing, which is that all your time is taken up by the visit, and so anything else that might be useful for you to do doesn't get done. So I basically had arranged in my brain to write today off as a day when nothing gets done by me, but then, after they went home, just on a sort of a whim, I decided to go and do some work. Ooh, it's very difficult to see what I'm doing in this light. And I did. I went to a cafe and I wrote some of my novel that I'm writing, and I did a really good bit. Where what happened was, I thought, like when I went to the cafe, I was thinking to myself, it was only about an hour before it closed, and I was thinking to myself, well, I'm not going to get anything done today because I don't know what the next thing I need to write even is, because I've just finished a chapter the previous time. And so I don't know what I'm meant to be doing, so this is all a waste of time, but we'll see. But when I got there, what actually happened was I realised that I could take... I realised I was in a section of my writing this book that I've not been in before for any book, or anything, really, which is where various scenes that I've had in my head for a long time as being stuff that will happen eventually in the book, that I'll eventually get to write. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm terrible at this game. You know, when you're planning a big story or a book or a comic series or anything like that, there are all these bits in it, and you're like, oh, and then eventually that'll happen. That'll happen one day. Well, I'm now at the part of my book where I'm starting to get to some of those bits, and I never really thought of them as real. You know, they were just stuff that would happen, quote-unquote, one day in this nebulous other time that was one day time. But it's today. I've started writing those bits, and I'm like, wow, I'm further through this book than I thought, and I'm actually getting to the bits. And today, my big triumph was that I realised that 3 separate bits, where in the notes it's like, and then at some point this happens, or then, and then later on this happens, I realised that 3... Ooh! Abby is reading that last Witcher book. And she's getting to good bits, aren't you? Oh no, she's got quite a crying face, I'm afraid. I'm going to have to go and look after her in a minute. Are you alright? She's alright. Okay, she's okay. Yeah, she's reading the last Witcher book, where some big, significant things are taking place. Anyway, I realised that no fewer than 3 of the bits that I've always thought were like, I'll get to write these one day bits, could be combined into a single, I get to write this today bit. Oh, that's irritating, isn't it? I got further than before and neglected to save point, so I'm going to have to do it all again. Yeah, so 3 bits that I was like, I'll never get round to these bits, but it's in the plot, so I hopefully will one day. I've combined them into a single bit, and they all get to happen at once. It's so exciting. Ooh, I'm going to sit closer to the screen. Maybe that'll help. I feel like I'm too far back to really see the details of what's going on. It's all zoomed out. This is one of those bits where I bet you're all shouting at me, telling me exactly how I could improve. And I'm not listening. Because I'm staring too hard at the game. Sorry if that's the case. You probably told me to do that sooner. Ah, there we go. Now, what's going on in here? What's going on in this? Okay, oh, that's where we're talking about Mario. Oh, Cramp, says Kairu. Yeah, no, Kairu, that's absolutely writing, and that is one of the forms of writing where that happens. Like, no end of times, me and Abby have planned stories where it's like, and then eventually, you know, one day, we'll get to the issue where, and then, or in 25 issues' time, this thing happens. And actually, one of the techniques that I've discovered, and really, I was exercising this technique today, that makes your writing better in comics, or that rather that makes your comic better, is to look at those things that you intend to do one day, or someday, or eventually, or and then several issues later, or whatever, and just do them. Do them now. Just do them straight away. So if you've got an idea that's meant to happen, you know, in the nebulous future of your comic, where it's been running for years, and then finally this happens, and all your readers go, "Whoa, that was a good bit." Just do that straight away, whatever, you know, earliest you can. And if that's issue 2, do it. And if it's issue 3, do it. Whatever the earliest you can do it. Because what you get there is the thing where you go, oh, this will eventually happen, is kind of, that's for you. That's for your own, you know, you're kind of having a little fiddle of your own diddle there. Whereas, if you were being nice to your reader, if you were thinking of your readers more than of yourself, and I'm not having to go at you, this is something I do, you know, we're always thinking of ourselves, really. But if you instead think of your readers and what they might like, then what they would like is immediate and constant gratification. They like it when the cool stuff is always happening, always, rather than later or whatever. And if you do it that way around, and if you just go like, well, I'll make the cool stuff happen right now, and then I'll just have to figure out more cool stuff that I can make happen later, then what you get is a comic where its readers can recommend it to friends, and they can say it gets good in issue 1, rather than, oh, it gets good at issue like 30, which is where all the cool stuff that you were building up to finally happens. You know what I mean? Of course, that's not always practical, but often it is. It's worth doing for that reason. Because you really want to fiddle with your reader's diddle instead of your own. Otherwise, what are they there for? That's the reader-writer relationship. This is the not immediately apparent way, so it must be the real way. Hey, there we go. I gained another ability point. Yes! Brilliant. That was well worth it. Okay. Okay. Let's make our way back. Oh no, I've just realised I haven't saved. I should have. I'm just going to be careful, right? I'm going to be really careful. Dead careful. Careful. Sensible. Hey, careful. I don't even need to be careful now. Got a save point right there. Careful. And careful. What happened there? Oh, I was able to do another one. Okay. And careful. And save. There we go. I'm getting the hang of this, aren't I? Or am I? It wants me to go up there. Oh, okay, I have to go up there. Wasted time now. What's happening there? What's that? Oh, that's my save point. Wait a minute. What a tremendously loud noise. Is that my computer? No, it's the chip-making machine. I'm having fish and chips. Fish and chips. What is it about the food... Oh, what is it about the food fish and chips, or rather the name fish and chips, that makes it so tempting, so many times throughout life, to pronounce it as chish and fips? What is it about those two words that makes one so desirous of swapping those around. Chish and Phipps. Ooh. Look at him over there. His funny face and his big curly tongue. Okay, so I've unlocked the way, but maybe I should go this way. Nah. Oh, and I can resave. Ah, that is very useful. Okay. And then what's through here? Is this, like, the way? I think this might be the way. I'm going to go back up there and see what I've missed. Come on. Oh, look at that, bobbing up and down. Oh, that's the switch. I've already done that. What's this way? Oh. Didn't work. The swings, nice swings. Can't climb that. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna kill myself so that I can go back to my save point. It's much better to go this way. Here we are. Let's activate this. Oh, it's another one of the statues. I'm gonna wait for Abby to do that. See what happens if we explore around it. Oh, that was silly and ridiculous. What a load of nonsense I am. Oh, the comic's finished for now anyway. Oh, well, then it sounds like you've already exhausted all of your cool ideas and don't need any such tips. Let's have a look at what's going on in the chat. I've always been tempted to do things that way. Just sketch out the event in advance. Problem is, I'm always getting better, so the longer I wait, the better it gets. Oh, that's true, but that's always going to. And nothing is good if it's shoehorned. No, true. You're dead right, though. I always write for me. I think the readers suffer. Yeah, that's the thing. And there's no shortage of ideas. You will always, if you've ever come up with a cool idea, that means you have the sort of brain that comes up with cool ideas. So there's never going to be a problem there. Yeah, no, I don't mean you should sort of screw up the order of the story or anything, but just if there's any way of cutting to the chase. Because, so for example, there's been stories in the past where me and Abby have developed it, and we've gone like, okay, so then we set up this scenario, and then that's normal for a while, and then several issues later, when that's been normal for a while, then we kick things up in a notch by having this happen. And you realise, well, actually, that several issues, that norm, we're imagining like a cartoon series where it would go on for like, you know, or several episodes or a whole series or what have you. When really what we should do, because we're trying to tell a story that's constantly moving, that's what's more interesting, is to really limit that status quo to one issue or less. Just, you know, shake it up straight away if possible. Why not? Okay, let's go and do this. Abby, there might be a thing now. Oh, no, there won't be, because this isn't a thing you can even do. Unless, am I supposed to put that in that? No. Oh, well, we waited around for absolutely no reason there. I was just being a silly idiot. Oh. Oh, okay, these are things that I am going to activate, but they're just all dead now, like me. Now I can't remember where I am or which way I'm supposed to go. This way, maybe? Oh, yes, through here. Yes, okay. Let's follow these. Ah, so clearly I'm about to switch the lights on. Oh, done that again. I'm going to switch the lights on to this whole place, and all of these statues and trees and things are going to come to life. That's good. That's good news. I really hope it happens very soon, because I'm absolutely sick to the back teeth of having to hang around in this eerie darkness. It's very, very irritating. Oh. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm making the blocks appear. Oh, I've got to put that somewhere so that I can make that block appear, so that I can jump up it and get to that switch and turn the lights on. No, not turn the lights on. curses. Where's the ball gone? Okay, there might be a bit now. Oh, 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 let's save. Oh, it respawned the thing. Okay. Okay, there won't be a bit. Okay. Oh, what happened there? It's too heavy? Here we go. Yes, 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 yes! Oh! Oh, we can see again! Even though our light had grown weak in this haze, it lifted the darkness that held claim of this place. Great. Thank you. Whee! And there's another tree. Iki was looking for Naru, but she was gone when he came. He was swift like the wind and sprinted with haste, but surrounded by darkness, he lost his way. Really, that's a shame. Let's absorb this light. Yes! Yes! Whoa! Oh, I don't remember having that move before. Let's save. And let's explore this hole! Uh-oh, I've got a certain amount of time. Oh, of course, and I've got to dash my way there in time for it to... Yeah! Brilliant. Get a bit of that. And I can set it off again, so I can go back. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Oh, this is great. I was up there. Okay. Whoops-a-daisy! Right, let's try all that again, shall we? Wait, what? I went faster that time, why was it closed? I failed to do the lever properly. Oh, I've got to hold it for a while, that's my problem. Let's go. Up, up, and away. Get a bit of that. That. And that's sort of urging us to save, so I might as well. Oh yes. Oh yes, and I can dash. Silly me. Still not good enough. I don't remember the whole game. I remember later bits of I remember later bits of the game being as trial and error. I remember it being like this from so early on. Perhaps that's an artifact of the DLC. And it was one of the reasons why a friend of mine, Peter, who reviews games on Steam quite often, and he's quite a thoughtful and good Steam game reviewer, didn't like this game, even though it was one of my favourites. He just didn't like it, and he didn't like it for this reason, I think. All this mucking about with trial and error. But I liked it. I don't know why, I just did. It was one of the... I don't know, I just responded to it nicely. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was it. Good. Achievement unlocked, self-destruction, and radar run. I don't know what self-destruction was. Maybe I killed myself a certain number of times. Ooh, big sprout. Ooh, I've got more health now. Brilliant. And, oh, hello, what do we have here? Yes. Oh. Oh. Alright. Can I save my game here? Yes, I can. And I think that's it for tonight. Yeah, we didn't get very far in this game, but it's dinner time now, or it's going to be in a moment. So I'm going to leave you there, and I'll see you again soon. That was fun. I liked it. I hope you did. We shall see each other again before too long. Meanwhile, Cairo says, the problem is my absolute favourite part of things is just the chilling out in between events. The casual, not much is going on times. But that isn't good for comics. That's good for animation or live TV. That's true. Now, you are allowed to do that. It's a perfect... If that's the format of your comic and you kind of really make that the character of it, then that's all right. And I'm sure, you know, really the kind of comic I was talking about is one sort of comic. That sort of comic that you're talking about there is fine. In fact, wouldn't it be interesting if someone did the opposite, where they did plot out all of the big events, but they only ever did comics about the status quo moments. So you never actually see the things happen. You only see the stuff in between. And, you know, sometimes there's big changes and, like, different members of the cast have died or turned into different stuff or whatever, but you only ever see what happens in the off time. That'd be quite interesting. Maybe it's been done. Anyway, I'm going to see you again another time. Thank you for coming. Bye. See you soon. Bye.